Put the hands right there. Hi, Jesus. Hi, Sailor Moon. Hi, Serena. Well, it's good to see you again. And I know, Will, that I know I can see you all the time since you give us kinship, you know. And just want to say right right now, you know, how thankful I am for you to be my Lord and freer and teacher and healer, you know, and how you atoned it for my sins, you know, and took the handicap and weakening that would have been mine, you know, and now that I and clean my sins away through your blood, and that through God and through you I have my stead in heaven in my afterlife. Well, that's right. You know, death was never, ever a slight of God's setup. God made it in a beginning where mankind and womankind would be forever young and that they would live forever. But you see, mankind and womankind learned about sin, learned to give in to sin, and since God is all holy and all good, He doesn't like sin. He doesn't like anything that is evil, or at least, sinful and unlawful. But God is also righteousness. He is also almighty and all-knowing and all-seeing. But He's also all-loving and all-forgiving. And that's why He gave me to you, and everyone gave me to you as a gift, and gave the gift to all mankind and all womankind. So now your sins have been atoned for, your sins have been cleaned away, and now you do have a stead in heaven through God, my Father, and me too. Well, yeah, that is right, Jesus. But there are some folks out there who A, don't believe in you, or B, some folks who think that only the folks that believe in you got God's gift. But I don't believe that. I believe that all mankind, and when they mean all mankind and all womankind, they mean everyone. No need if they believe in you or not, no need what their worship or beliefs are or not, that they got that gift too. That they had their sins atoned for, they had their sins cleaned away, that they now have a stead in heaven through God and through you, Jesus. And that's right. All mankind and all womankind means all. And I know there are some folks out there who think that only the folks that are in Christendom, got their stead in heaven, or got their sins atoned for, or got their sins cleaned away. Well, it's not true. Everyone has that, even if they believe or they do not believe. Well, yeah, it is true, Jesus, but you did a lot of things in God's name. And since you are the Son of God, the right hand of God, the King of Kings, the Kaiser Kaiser, the Lord of Lords, the Earl of Earls, the teacher, the healer, and the freer, you did a lot of good things. You healed the sick and the wounded and the handicapped. You also brought the dead back. Let's not forget about, you also fed a lot of folks, with bread and fish, and that you also taught folks classes on being more kinder and loving and forgiving to each other. And you also befriended folks and saw the good in folks when everyone else saw the bad. And even though those folks that you saw were sinful, but you saw good in them too, And that's right. I did seek good, and I did do all those things, you know. I did heal the sick, the wounded, and the handicapped. I did befriend folks who nobody else wanted anything to do with. I did, teach folks how to be loving and kinder and forgiving to each other. And I also yielded up my life, for all the sins to be atoned for, to all the sins to be washed away through my blood and through my death. And God so loved the world, and I so loved the world too, that God was willing to put me in that bind. And I was willing to go through that, willing to put myself in it. Willing to do it. Anyway, I just want to say, Jesus, thank you for being my Lord, my freer, my healer, and my teacher. Thank you for atoning for my sins. Thank you for having my sins cleaned away through your blood and through your death. And thanks for having us dead in heaven through God, your Father, and for you too, Jesus. Well, Sailor Moon Serena, you are welcome. Alright, if you like this film, then follow me over here at the Jordan Long Fair. If you like this film, follow me over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the other film I made yesterday over here, when Tuxedo Max, or Black Tie Hide, fought Austin Theory. I, Sailor Moon Serena, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Farewell.